Well, hi there. So, I love writing. I do, but math is right on too. And I have found a couple of really cool resources that people have shared with me, and I want to share them with you. Whether you are a homeschooling parent or just a parent, these are really awesome. And kids are responding really positively to them, so I wanted to share them with you. The first one is right here. And it's called Photomath. It's a mobile app, and it's free. Yay, we love free. So you just obviously install that as an app. I took some screenshots to show you what this looks like. Okay, so see here, this is my phone, and you literally just screen capture your math problem, and this was just written on a piece of paper. It reads that. That's so super cool. You also could take a picture of a math problem just right in the book that you're working on, and it gives you the problem, and then it gives you the solution. But better than that, it explains the steps that it used to get to that solution. Okay, cool, right? Better yet, you can even get more information by clicking the little arrow button. And now it's going to explain in the vocabulary that we are wanting our students to use how it solved the problem. Super awesome, right? Okay, so then I tried a division problem to see how this worked. Now, this is interesting because it didn't read it correctly. Look at that. It gave me the square of the number, and that's not what I was looking for. So I wrote it like this instead, and then it knew what to do. Yeah, so you still obviously have to use your common sense when you're working these problems out, and not just, if a student just randomly did this and then wrote that answer down for their problem, obviously they would be getting it wrong, and they'd be thinking that this app doesn't work for me. But that's not the case. It just needs to be inputted correctly, right? It's only so smart. We're the really smart part. And again, look how this is. It tells me that this is equivalent to this, so you have to write it as a fraction, and it solves it in that manner. Again, the thing that I love about math, I think it's really important to teach students that there's more than one approach to finding an answer. And I know in Common Core Math today, they're introducing a lot of new ways to solve problems that maybe our generation or the generation before us would solve problems. Well, the thing is, we can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. The beautiful thing about math is that it gives a concrete answer, and there are a few different roads that can lead to the same destination. So whatever way works for one student, that's great. But if it doesn't work, then we've got to know another way to teach it as well. Okay, this is another thing that's really cool. You can see that when you click over here on the computers or the calculator side. So when you're going to take a photo of the problem that you're working on, you use the camera side. But now I use the calculator side, and right there's the built-in calculator for it. I thought that was kind of cool too, so I wanted to show you that. What else here? Oh, I did a fraction. So let's take a look at that. So I wrote the fraction like this, and it right off the bat just goes to here and then gives you an answer. But if you click here, it'll tell you the steps that it took to do that, which, again, I think this is really super helpful. You can't really see this step here, but it's really important because whereas I've taught students before when adding fractions, obviously you need to have the same denominator. And in this case, you could just multiply your denominators, giving you 60, but then you would have to reduce. I love that this version right here, you can barely see it, but it shows 4/5 plus 1/4. So what it did, it just reduced this fraction to its simplest form right off the bat, which saves a lot of time later on. It's very smart. And then it works out the problem as such. So again, I think it's great. I think this is a really great tool. Super fantastic. So why not use that? That's called Photomath. Download it today. Okay, here's the other thing I just have to make sure everybody knows about. I've been sharing this with all the families that I support that are homeschooling, and they are loving it, and the students are loving it. And again, it's free. This is on the computer. So if you put in the khanacademy.org and then Common Core map up here, this is what it will share. And good old Sal Khan, you gotta love that guy. Man, he's just awesome, right? He has taken a look and actually interviewed those who wrote the Common Core math standards. He has then broken them down over here into grade level standards with tons of practice. And take a look, you did see, right? It starts as young as kindergarten and boom, 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 all the way into the high school standards and skills. So who couldn't use this? This is awesome. So let's just say that we're going to just jump in here to second grade. Okay, here it is. I'm in grade 2, and if I take a look over here, here are all of the strands of the Common Core standards. Okay, so if at this point in the year, maybe the curriculum that you're using is talking about measurement and data, then you can click down onto the measurement and data area and look at all the standards here. You can practice any of these. And there are literally hundreds. See? Isn't that great? So awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at one. We'll just start here at the beginning, measuring length. When you click on it and it opens up, you're going to see over here to the left, there's a few different little icons. Whenever it's the triangle, that's an embedded video. So if you click on that, it will actually give the instruction. And the thing that's fantastic about this, it's all built in. I'm not going here and there and pulling from this and pulling from that place. Here it is. And they're usually under 5 minutes in length. Okay? And so here he is. He's talking and he's explaining how to measure length. Now, when you see this little star, that's where the student can actually do some practice problems. All right, so right here it's asking a question. Which choice shows how to correctly measure the length of the rectangle? Would I place my ruler here? Would I place my ruler here? Or would I place my ruler at the beginning? I would place it at the beginning. So you click that and then you check your answer. And I'm right, I got confetti, okay? Super fun. Now over here, there's another video if you needed some more instruction. And down here, if you click on this one, this is actually a written format of test taking right there. So you can actually just complete it here to get your answers, or you could even, I believe there's a way you can actually print it out, which is especially good if you need a hard copy for any reason at all. So isn't that awesome? I love it. I love it. Okay, so let me go back because I do want to show you another really cool feature. I'm going to go back over to, you know what, I'm actually going to go back out of second grade and let's go into a different grade level. Maybe. Come on. No, it's not doing what I want it to do. Hang on here. Let me just go back to the start of this.
Right. So here we have this green rectangle.
Let me go back to the
let's see how
grade.
we measured. We have 1 centimeter right over here, and then we put a nut.
Okay, thank you for your patience. All right, let me go into a different grade. Let's go into, we'll go into 5th grade. Maybe you could have even done a middle school grade to show you, but you get the idea. So again, you go in here. This is a graph, and I wanted to show you what happens if you do something incorrectly. So in this particular one, we're graphing points. It wants me to graph the point 0 and 8. So I would click here and put my graphing point. Hang on here, 0 and 8. I actually have to take my dot. See, I'm still learning this too, and place it in the right spot. There we go. And then I'm going to check my answer. And I'm great. I got it. Now, if I come down here to the next problem, okay, here it's saying plot the point 6 and 4. Let's get this one wrong. Let me do it this way. I'm going to do 6 and I'm going to do 4. I'm going to do y and then x. And watch what happens when you go to check your answer. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. It says keep trying. Okay, what I love about this is, all right, so I'm going to keep trying, but I may need a hint. So here we have my progress. By the way, this is the little progress bar right here. And it's saying that I've gotten 1 out of 5 correctly. I must have been in here on another day. And I have 2 gray attempts, but I did not get those correct. So here we go. I can watch a video or I can use a hint. I like these hints. When you get a hint, I'm going to use a hint. It actually will tell you right here, coordinates are listed as x and then y. So for this 6 and 4, our x coordinate is 6 and our y coordinate is 4. So right there, that might be all the hint that I need. But if not, I can get a second out of 4 hints. And so now it's going to say, well, let's start. Let's go to 6 on the x-axis. Do I need another hint? Sure. Here's my 3rd out of 4 hints. Now I would actually go up 4 to the y-axis, right? And then I would place my dot. Finally, the 4 out of 4 is always the answer. Okay, but because I did use hints, it's not going to give me a green bar. And I need 5 green bars before it's going to allow me to go on. So again, I like that there's mastery involved in this, and so when I click try again up here, it will not let you move on until you get this correct, by the way. So I have to put 6 and 4, and now it's going to say, yay, you did it. But take a look down here. Let me go to my next question. See, I'm still just 1 green. So I've got to get my answers correct first. Okay, so here's my point. 5 and 9. So there's 5, there's 9. Let's check. Yay, I got that one correct. Now on my 4th attempt, I got another correct answer. I can go to my next question. It says plot 8 and 9. Here's x, 8, and y, 9. Oh, gotta move it. 8 and 9. Drag, double check. 8, 9. Check my answer. Yes, I got it correct. So now it's saying I have 3 out of 5 correct, but it's going to keep saying next question until all of those bars are green. Awesome? Yeah? Okay, glad you took the time to watch. I hope that these can help you and encourage your young mathematicians. Have a really great day.